Guys, welcome back to A Step Above. In today's video, this is a special video. We are going to do a collaboration with shoe shine extraordinaire Jason Dornstar at here, Homer Reed, downtown Denver, Colorado. We're also going to meet with Bill, who is the owner of Homer Reed. We're going to talk about some men's clothing, men's sartorial, and everything in between. So if there's a video you're interested in, stay tuned.
As far as the sport coat goes.
So speaking of suits and sport coats, your collection, your personal collection, are you more on the, are you suit heavy or sport coat heavy? Where are you at?
Today I'm probably more sport coat heavy. Just because of the nature of what's happened with 2020 and all of this. Now, if you would have asked me that a year ago, I would have told you suit heavy.
Yeah.
I wore a suit almost every single day. I love suits. I love it. And I need to go back to wearing them as we come out of this thing and do it, because I think it just looks nice. So yeah, to answer that question, a year ago I was suit heavy. Now I'm probably a little more sport coat heavy, because trying to do the business casual and do that. And it's funny because a year ago, all the guys were giving me sweat because they're like, Bill, you're wearing way too many suits. You gotta look.
Is there such a thing?
Yeah, that's kind of my feeling. But they were kind of like, you got to show the casual wear, because that's what everybody's wearing. Well, now, so kind of showing it more and more.
I get that. At the same time, I believe that an individual coming in here, they know what they're looking for. So if they know quality, then they know I'm coming in here for something casual. Despite what the owner looks like, I know what I'm looking for.
I know what I'm looking for.
And I think, again, I'm going to go back to the trousers that you have on, where, again, they look like jeans.
Right.
But they're flannel trousers at the same time.
Right.
And I think something like that is so interchangeable, where if you want, you could wear those without the jacket and just that shirt.
Right.
All the way down to a t-shirt.
Right. And go. Right. And that's kind of what everybody's point was, is, wear it to show people what it is. But I agree with you. And the only reason I do this, I never dress. I usually do this on Saturdays, because we're here 10 to 4 or 10 to 2 on Saturdays, and it's a lot more casual day. Very especially downtown. But that's kind of the way it's been.
On your ventures, this is a great location here in downtown Denver. When you're out and about, when you're not working, do you see a lot of gentlemen wearing suits, wearing sport coats? When I have ventured to Cherry Creek North, there's times I would see it.
Yeah.
But you being here downtown, what has been your observation?
Downtown-wise, it's definitely more casual.
Okay.
Even the offices, and I think offices, as they come back, you need to address it. I mean, it depends on the office environment, and this is I probably shouldn't say this, because but this business casual, that started long before this, but now with everybody off and wearing sweatpants and everything. When you tell people they can dress casual, they push the limit, especially in Colorado. Colorado casual, and it gets worse and worse. And I blame, and I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to anyway. And you can, is I blame businesses, and I blame, and my wife gets mad at me because I say I blame women too, because you allow it to happen, and you settle for that, in a sense that businesses go, well, I want them to show up for work, and I want them to be comfortable. I don't want to police this anymore, and so it becomes that issue. and women will go, you know, in my day, you went out on a date, you looked nice, and God forbid you showed up, your wife or girlfriend would go, what the hell you look like? Get out of, you know, I dressed up in a nice dress and everything. You look like, you know, you just got done playing golf. Go change.
I can't tell you how many times,
you know,
I've seen that. And again, you can do what you want,
right,
but just
agree.
because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it.
And it's back to the dressing for the respect of it, the respect of my job, the respect of the person I'm going out with. And you know, so I shouldn't go down that road, but I did.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree with those sentiments, just because times where when I have dates and I go out, I'm either in a full suit or some type of combination thereof with a tie.
Right.
If it's summer, it'll be more of my summer wear.
Casual.
And now even though it's casual, I'll have a pair of linen trousers, sport coat, open
Right.
necktie with the pocket square. It's my version of casual, but they're summer fabrics.
Yeah.
Fall and winter, my experience has been, I go back to my point earlier, the level of respect that not only you get from the person you're going out with, because they see that, okay, you put a lot of effort into tonight, vice versa, like you mentioned.
Right.
Your date, they're gonna get dressed up, and if you just show up in, you know, some sweatpants and a t-shirt, and I have seen that.
Or just a pair of jeans and a, you know.
I'm like, you know.
Tuck it up a little.
Because that
like
woman took the time out, she did her makeup, her hair, maybe put some perfume, like, looking
Right.
good to see you, and you know, if you just show up like, hey, they're like, wow, I did all this, and where it's not reciprocated.
Right. No, I agree. And I think it's same with going to work, of showing that, you know, I'm here to work.
Yeah.
I'm not here to go play golf. You know, I don't have a tea time at 2. You know, I need to get out of here.
I hear you.
But I also think, and I'm hearing rumbles of people going back to work, and they're sitting there going, you know what? I've spent the year on Zoom calls, and I'm tired of working in my basement, and I'm tired of my work life and my private life have combined, and I'm tired of it because I'm getting an email at 5 o'clock and I'm sitting down taking care of an email that lasts me till 10. I want to go back to work and I want to go back to the office, and they're tired of, you know, wearing the sweatpants and the cargo shorts and all of that, and they're going, you know what? It's kind of nice to put on a nice pair of slacks and a nice sports shirt and go to work. I'm not saying you got to wear a suit every day, but you can dress this way.
Absolutely.
And do this 3 times a day and do this when you got a meeting.
Exactly.
That you're closing the deal on.
Absolutely.
And kind of see that and go back into the work, into the office that way. And I'm hearing guys going, you know, it's kind of refreshing to put on. You know, I've had guys that haven't been to the office in a year, and all of a sudden they're coming in going, this is the first time I've been down. It feels great to be,
have clothes on.
you know, and come get their shoes shined and go, you know.
Absolutely. So actually brings
So
us to
anyway.
my next point. Formal wear. At what point should a man venture to formal wear? And by formal wear, I mean black tie.
Into the tuxedos.
Do you have any you could show us?
Yep, I do have. This is my basic tuxedo, and this is, you know, just the traditional black tuxedo with
course,
the satin lapels, the satin going down the leg, plain front, fully lined, and I think that's, you know, you're seeing that, you know, more depends on where you're going. Some of the, you know, as we come out, this is this one has side vents. They do it in the center vent also.
Yeah. I know some have no vents.
Right, and you can do the no vents. You can go to the Hickey box and have it made too, and do a grow grain material.
Maybe like a shawl collar.
Yeah, a shawl collar, or just for fun, I'll show you. Let me see if I can find the box. Where'd it go? Oh, like this. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but this is a grow grain material, and so it's got a little ribbing in it.
Oh yeah, you can. It's very fine.
It's very fine. And what happens, you do that on the lapel, if you have it made that way, it looks like it's like, you know, you had it made. Because everybody else is going to have the satin.
Yeah, and it's very distinct from the satin to this.
To that grosgrain material.
Absolutely. Wow.
And so that's something different you can do with a tuxedo.
So if you were doing a dinner jacket, what color?
I do the white dinner jacket.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you do white or just off, like white?
It's actually, it's always referred to as white, but it really is a cream.
Okay, and that's this one.
And that's that, you know, it's just an off-white, basically it's a cream. Let me see if I can find it for you. But I mean, I've done that for a gentleman.
Oh, this is velvet?
In a velvet dinner jacket with the black, with the satin black line or shawl collar.
This is phenomenal.